Hi everyone, welcome back to WHU TV. It's nice to see you. I hope you're keeping well and having a good few hours since the last time I saw you. Guys, you know me, I don't like to make content very quickly within a space of a few hours, but it's also landed today, again, while I was out shopping, food shopping for the week, that Amanda Staveley's bid for Vanessa Gold's family shares of 25.1% in West Ham has been accepted. So let's talk about it. As always, this video is sponsored by the channel sponsor, 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website, where you can purchase some really nice retro gear along with track jackets, polo shirts, sweatshirts and t-shirts in the clout and blue, so go check those out. Any purchases you make through the link in the description below, the commission that the channel would normally be getting, as I always say, I'll be sending on to the charity Iron Supporting Food Banks. They're based in the Newham area, and they're helping those in the Newham area and the Essex County and further afield for that matter, as they're currently supporting a hell of a lot of food banks, guys. So go grab yourself a really nice retro shirt. You'll be saving yourself a few quid in comparison to the club shop, and you'll be helping those that are less fortunate than you and I. So yeah, let's talk about it. There seems to be a little bit of confusion spread by people, as it always is, when it comes to these sort of things, that there is a bit of a caveat to this, that apparently Daniel Kutinsky isn't happy with it. I haven't seen anything confirmed by an in the know that is saying that, so I'm guessing people are using their opinions as a result of it. Now, I'm guessing what if this stuff is true, then I'm guessing the way it's been done hasn't been what was supposed to happen a couple of months ago, as we talked about originally back in the middle of June, and again as we talked about over the videos over the last couple of days. You know that Staveley came in. It's very obvious Staveley came in and talked to Vanessa Gold without having conversations with Kretinsky. You know, and that's why she's offered to offer a hell of a lot of money in order to pay off, and to buy off, I should say, not take over yet. That's not being confirmed. So everyone's opinion thinking she's going to take over. As I said in the previous video that went up yesterday and today, this morning, it's it's not a takeover, it's a buyout. She's buying the shares. So yeah, that's going to, but yeah, people are using words just to exaggerate things. And guys, you know me, I like to put things into perspective. From what I'm reading, and if it's verified after this is being uploaded, then fine. I don't have an issue with that in any shape or form. But what I'm reading at the minute is the board have up to 60 days to match or better Staveley's offer to Vanessa Gold before the deal actually goes through. That's probably what's the real thing's going to be happening. You know, so but as I say, so basically, where are we? Now the start of August. So by the beginning of September, so we'll be a couple of 3 or 4 game weeks into the championship. Hopefully by then we'll have some official confirmation of what's going on, because there's a lot of conjecture, a lot of people throwing their opinions about, people taking them as fact. It's not always the case. Okay. So you just have to put that into perspective. It's not all what people say doesn't necessarily mean it's true. It's their opinion if they don't start off by saying it's their opinion. You know, because they're trying to make themselves to be in the knowledge, in the know a little bit more. I mean, obviously, you know, people are looking at a lot more wider aspects of stuff, but once you listen to people that are actually genuinely in the know, you can form a better picture of it. Now, as I say, I reckon Daniel Kretinsky's not happy with it in the manner that it's been done. Staveley coming in and possibly having conversations with Vanessa Gold direct. That's fine, you know, because it should be transparency throughout. But having said that, as I said in the last couple of videos, it's her decision to make. You know that, but the problem is, if there is that unrest with Staveley coming in for doing that, then that means that then there's going to be even more unsettled conversations and shake up in the board level as it is. And we want a board together, not split. That's my worry on it. That really is my worry on it. That we've got a side that are losing faith with each other already, which again wouldn't put it past it. It's West Ham. This is what happens in the club. So taking all that politics bollocks aside, right? What do I think on this? Well, I think it's a good idea. For one, it will free up a hell of a lot of cash for us to sort out our transfer campaign. Obviously, you know, after the video we've done previously, I went and watched Martin O'Neill's video, and he expresses the fact that West Ham are trying to improve their financial position. and that Arnie Engels is a player that they're is very keen, will be very difficult to replace. Yes, okay, that is a bit of mind games. That's a bit of politics saying, you know, we're going to push you to the death on this. But yeah, if you want to become a patron, by the way, guys, links in the description below. So I've done a video on the sort of player that Arne Engels is in terms of where he came from, what his strengths and weaknesses are, and how I feel he'll be able to fit into West Ham. If the move goes live, I did say in previous videos, if the move actually happens, I'm going to actually upload it to it, but I'm not going to do that. Actually, I'm just going to keep it completely Patreon content. And then if the move does happen, I'll go into it and have a little bit of a snapshot of it, but I want a completely Patreon only series of videos and podcasts and whatnot. So yeah, so if you want to learn the information, links in the description below. Less than half a pint, well, pretty much less than a pint a month, same price as a coffee a month. You're not getting diddled by me, guys. You're getting quality content, trust me. So yeah, but as I say, in relation to my thoughts on this, it's a good thing from a financial perspective, because as I say, it will free up a lot of money that the club can invest in, not necessarily just the transfer window and wages, but also can invest a hell of a lot of money into putting into sorting the club debt out, putting into the training ground, etc., etc. Yeah, so there is that on top of it. Okay, that's the best side of it. The worst side of it is the fact that it causes unrest. If um, if Staveley is able to outbid everybody, and there are people in the board that aren't happy with it in the manner that it's been done. But she's a businesswoman at the end of the day, and I guarantee Kretinsky's conversations were probably not that far off the same way in the first place. So, but we'll have to wait on seeing this. So, guys, put your comments in the comments section below. Let me know your thoughts on it. Barmies, please do, guys, as it's the first of the month, and Barmies, please do go check out the club shop. The channel shop. Links in the description below for Teespring. You've got 10% off with the code COYI, as I stated in previous videos. Now is the perfect time to buy it because, guys, for non-Patreons in a couple of weeks, when the season starts, that discount code will be gone. So now is the time to get yourself a really nice T-shirt, really nice mug as well, for that matter. There's a few other bits and pieces in there, which I think nice. Some hoodies as well, for that matter. I think you guys will love them. But yeah, so as I say, yeah, it's a bit of a bit of a bark onto this. You know, we all knew this wasn't going to be plain sailing. We all knew that. But is this going to make the waters even choppier? We'll have to wait and see. Put your comments in the comment section below, guys. Let me know your thoughts on this. But in the meantime, take care. Enjoy your weekend. Have as much ice cream as your body can take, and some cold drinks, because it's going to be quite a warm weekend by the looks of things. It's already starting to heat up, and in more ways than one, figuratively as well as literally. So, guys, have a fantastic one. See you soon, and take care.